Okay, welcome to a quick video from your Helldiver 2 Republic Defender 78. This is the second take because I thought that because I couldn't hear the music from the video, you couldn't hear the music from the video, but I have it on good authority that there's music playing and you can hear it. This is video of the new shotgun off of the game store. The coincide with the new warbond, which I have not unlocked yet. The reason I haven't unlocked the new warbond is because I prefer medium penetrating weapons and usually don't even think twice about light penetrating weapons, only because of accuracy. I am not looking for headshots. I am just shooting at people, shooting at the enemy. So I need to hit the target and do damage no matter where I hit them, and that is with medium penetration. So this is my first time using the shotgun. I took it on a super credits run because the shotgun is 400 super credits. I had about 500 or so I was halfway to the warbond, and usually I will get the warbond and then worry about what's on the store. But as soon as I heard about the shotgun being medium penetrating, and I knew that the other items on the warbond weren't, I think the Gatling gun is light penetrating, so it is what it is. But yeah, I went ahead and got the shotgun and jumped out here to check it out. And I'm also getting a chance to show you what the new quality of life updates they made are. You saw the crosshair for the sniper rifle. They updated that, how the crosshair looks, and they also changed the ergonomics on the sniper scope. And before the Deadeye was entered into the game, my primary weapon was the DCS counter sniper. And when they added weapon customization to the game, I felt like I got nerfed because suddenly the ergonomics on my gun were super off. And I didn't know it was intentional, but they did. They made the sniper scope heavier as soon as they made it an attachment. And when they did that, it changed the way the gun worked. And so I haven't really used my counter sniper since weapon customization, because it's a different weapon now. I haven't had a chance to run around with it yet. I've only played this mission, and then I decided to make this video because I don't think I'm gonna make videos as often going forward. I'm hoping to get some good news today, and so I'll be doing some different kind of stuff, but we'll see. But anyway, so here's the crosshairs again. Now you're gonna see me play with the range on the scope. Right now I had the highest magnification, this is the lowest. I felt like the crosshair has a little bit too much going on. It's hard to actually see the target at higher distances. So I don't know if that is intentional to show you the limits of the range. I can't call it. It bears more research. This is just a chance to show off the shotgun and some of the different changes they've made, and to play with the editor. I was speeding up some of the footage to cut time. So, and then adding the lo-fi music. It is kind of sleepy. I'm not mad. It's what if some war movie was also the morning or the late night rain sleep channel, Apocalypse Now, for you to get some sleep, So I wasn't prepared for the shotgun's specs, because I don't know that anyone on YouTube who was talking about it had mentioned it. So a minute ago, I was a bit surprised to have the volley option. And honestly, I don't hate the shotgun. Like, the coolest thing about it is it kicks like the Deadeye, maybe even harder. With that being said, I wish I had a little bit more higher rate of fire. I feel like at a glance, when you put it on volley mode, it shows 3 rounds. So I'm guessing it's a 3-round shotgun. When you look at it, it looks like a double barrel shotgun. And so maybe I'm misinterpreting what that is. But yeah, I kind of wish you could get a few more shots off, you know, like because when you hit someone, you're getting a really good like punch or like a really good kick, but you can't follow it up with any reasonable amount of time. So in terms of team play, I definitely see it being something that someone really enjoys using. Like for me, the reason I'm using the sniper rifle wasn't really to work on or check out the scope. It's because if I use a shotgun, I instinctively grab a sniper rifle to compensate for like the inability to see at distance, you know? And so like that's from like playing Halo. So like if I take a sniper rifle, like a shotgun as my primary, I'm almost always gonna grab the AMR as my stratagem. Just like I can't help myself. It's like it brings up the Halo player. I also tried to speed this up a bit so that I'm not like outside of like the combat points. It's just like kind of getting to it. But there's not really much to go over at this point. And I'm already had sped up the video. I think I can speed it up more, but I don't have the controls I wish I had. I mean, I have a bar, but that's a shotgun. So it has a pretty good range. Also, I do notice that, okay, while the crosshairs and the barrel location, I guess that's how you put that, like where the actual gun is gonna fire, is small for the shotgun. It actually is a wider spray pattern. So a couple things I've noticed, it might be that they're gonna have to patch it, but they may have put the wrong reticle on the shotgun. And also, see, this is I sped it up. I'm editing. They may have put the wrong reticle on the shotgun. It may the circle for the how wide the spray of fire is might be wider than what appears on screen. I also, if you make it to the end of the video, you're not. But if you do, you'll see that they haven't put in. They did add a couple of attachments for customization, but like with the rest of the shotguns, they really can't do much. You know, like I don't think any of the shotguns have attachments that change any of their like ergonomics or recoil or anything. I don't think any of them do. It's just a shotgun. I think it's just the nature of a shotgun. So this one lets you put under barrel things like lights and a few other things on there. Now, I don't know if you call it a bug, and like again, it's at the end of this video, but you'll see it like they just don't appear when you like hover over them. That's something that they're just gonna probably go in there and oh, of course, I was playing with Debate Sensei and actually figured out. He showed me how to use the shovel, and on video there's nothing to shovel there, but I finally learned how to use the shovel. It took me like, since they put the shovel in the game, to like earlier this week. It's a damn shame. So I be shoveling now and saving my grenades. let's see here. I'm hustling. As far as rushing for resources and looking for super credits, this wasn't the biggest haul, but it still fulfills my sort of baseline goal of at least 10 super credits per mission when I'm farming for super credits, because if you can get at least 10, that means you can kind of project out at pace how long it'll take you to do whatever you're doing. There are a number of processes and ways to farm for super credits, and I've watched a number of really good videos on how to do it. Level 1, level 2, taking this, taking that. And my only takeaway is the most efficient way might be the most efficient way, but I don't know if you're enjoying yourself, you know? And so if you're not enjoying yourself, then maybe you don't want to do that. You know, if you don't want to do that, and there's no rush, the coolest thing about the way the game is formulated is you can take as long as you need to unlock whatever warbond you want to unlock. They're not on some kind of timer, so just chill, you know? And so I find that over the longest stretch, this is the most comfortable and satisfying way to farm for super credits. Is it the most efficient? I cannot tell you that 10 super credits per mission is the most efficient. There's no way, right? So I won't. Instead, I'll tell you that on level 3 missions, there is a better than good chance a LiDAR station will be on the map. You make a beeline for the LiDAR station and turn that bad boy on. And at this point, if you bring a warp pack, you can't miss. And what I mean by that is you have given yourself every opportunity to collect every resource available to be collected on the map. So here we are again. Oh yeah, I got enemies behind me. Didn't see that coming. They turned around. The ones I ran by earlier must have turned around when I dropped the sentry. Okay, I feel like the crosshairs, maybe it's at night and I can't see very well, but at that range, I feel like I should be able to hit that guy in that chair, and I'm not able to hit him. Like, I can't really put the crosshairs on him, it feels like. It's hard to explain, and since the video really isn't about firing the sniper rifle as opposed to, shooting the shotgun. Okay, so right there is where I realized that the crosshairs may not be correct on the shotgun. See, like, I'm looking at a smaller version of the video than the actual game screen, and so I feel like I'm not able to really put that little dot in the middle of the crosshairs where I want it, and that's a hard thing to explain third hand. It's just, I'm a badass right here. I'm not gonna lie. I love my pistol. I'm a pistol primary player, and that's why I have a sniper rifle and a shotgun, just in case the pistol can't handle it. But like, I'm gonna shoot through this pistol. I want to shoot through this pistol. I brought this pistol. See what I mean? Like, I'm out there. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse. I run. Oh, I'm gonna die right here, and I feel like it is what it is. I think he punched me and broke my arm, and then I got critted, and because I was damaged from the broken arm, I couldn't stim in time. So I do not know if they plan on fixing that, but wearing light armor, the new crit thing is a huge over penalization. But it did give me a chance to use the shotgun. Reload speed is cool. It could be better. I'm pretty sure that some of the seasoned YouTubers are going to explain it and like with some numbers. Feeling it out, I wasn't mad at the reload speed. As far as a double barrel shotgun goes, having run around a little bit with the other shotgun that's on the map, it's a double barrel shotgun, and it's okay. It's not great. It's okay or whatever. This one is way better than that. And The sound of it. Oh yeah, they're still working on this, but see, I got ragdoll while the explosion on the outside. So those are the only super credits I found on the map. But see, that's the thing about it. I was gonna say earlier, if you get the warp pack, you are going to have the best chances of finding everything on the map if you have the LEDAR station and the warp pack. And if you start really looking at the map, you almost don't need the LEDAR station. You know, you almost don't. Okay, so this is sped up right here, but I've been playing the major order, so I was playing with pickup groups or whatever, but typically I farm for super credits solo because I take my sweet ass time, and I am not gonna tell you that it's the most exciting thing in the world to do, because it ain't. It's fun for me though, because I just like how it feels to run around on the map. I really do, you know. And I think that the challenge is fine for one person. For two people, it's like you're just walking through this stuff, you know. And so if you're playing with two people farming for super credits, and unless you're really on them super credits, dude, you ain't gonna tell me it's boring. I can see why it would be boring. You wouldn't make a game where you just ran around doing nothing for nothing. You know, like it all kind of fits in. So I tend to want to pip on myself because I don't want to make somebody have to wait around for me to finish. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not cool. So that guy, he joined, and then he scoped out the scene, and he immediately left. And I didn't kick him, but when he left, I just switched it to friends only because, yeah, I don't want to drag someone around and I don't want to have someone drop down on the map, see that the mission's completed, and then go over to evac. That pisses me off so bad. It's like, dude, you know, if I wanted to evac, I would have done that, you know. So instead, he left, and I just, you know, put it back on solo. But for farming purposes, I tend to like run by myself. I don't know. I just like play by myself, to be honest. I just do. I feel like, because as a comic book reader, I've always felt like when you're dealing with a headcanon situation, it's hard to have your headcanon with somebody else sitting there with their own headcanon, whatever they're, you know. And it's playing Halo is a little bit different because it's like a story that's very, very focused, or Gears of War. It's either you're either Dom or you're either Marcus. But in this game, the whole point is to give you some freedom to kind of live your own space fantasy or whatever, to some limited degree or whatever. But still, it's, you know, the guy was just saying, like, you want to be a space ninja or whatever, like, you know, we'll help you or whatever. So it's just harder to do that if I'm playing with somebody else, you know. It really is. Like, I've always been a solo video game player at the end of the day, though. Like, you know, I don't know if I want this to have a solo version, but it would be cooler if, I guess, there was like a concerted area to do certain things. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm taking up server space, you know, because you're on the map, and I don't know if I'm like swiping a mission that someone else is gonna grab with their party of 4. I don't know if that's what's happening, and I don't know if I want that to be the dynamic, but yeah. But I'm just filling time. The video is almost over. This is evac. I mean, I am going to enjoy using this shotgun until level 15 to get the camouflage paint on it. My favorite shotgun is the Halt, and I never use the stun rounds on it. And between this and the Halt, I do think this might be a bit better, only because I feel like the Halt is not as accurate. Despite having a higher rate of fire, I just feel like I don't have the same level of accuracy and range. I don't know anything about guns, so it feels like at a certain distance, the Halt isn't as accurate as this gun is. But I think the drawback on that is the fact that you only get the 2 rounds and you gotta like reload it. But see, I was trying to use it to where I would fire, reload, because I wasn't going to lose the other slug, I don't think, but I don't know. But I will also say, if your concern is bullet economy, at no point was I concerned like, oh God, I'm almost out of bullets. Like it is all of those guns where you have to like put 1 bullet in at a time. Again, sorry, I don't know about guns, so I don't know how to explain that properly, but all the guns like that, like the Deadeye and the shotguns like that, like the one of their upsides is the bullet economy is through the roof. Like you just hardly ever run out of ammunition. It's really hard to, like, whereas like the DCS and even the sniper, if you're used to putting in 1 bullet at a time, you might accidentally fire 1 round with your AMR and then dump the entire jacket of bullets, you know, because you're used to, you know, the Deadeye. Oh, it sucks. Okay, so I think I'm about to quickly like showcase the gun a little bit, because I bought the gun off the store and then I was standing there and I said, you know, let me just record this real fast. And so then I jumped out and turned on the recording, jumped back in, and then jumped into the mission and never looked at the gun specs. So I'm pretty sure it's medium pen at this point, but I don't know yet. And I was completely like surprised when I fired it twice and it needed to be reloaded. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be different. I didn't know what to expect. So like I was like, oh crap. And then so I reloaded real fast, and then the volley thing, like I don't have the wherewithal usually to know when I'm gonna use the volley, you know. So I think I'm gonna run over here. Yeah, here we go. And let's check it out. So the double freedom. And see, I don't think, and see, if you see on the left, I'm moving down, it's not showing them. They're gonna fix that. That's not typical. They're gonna fix that. And then I think I'm gonna look at the patterns and salivate over how long. Level 15, forest camo. That's the goal. That's how I know a weapon is medium pen at a glance. So if I'm like trying to figure out what to run with real fast, I'm trying to make it so every weapon in my inventory that I want to actually bring into the game is medium penetration. So yeah, that's it. And the description of the weapon is similar to that of see, with its 2 barrels, 1 trigger, and vintage feel, this shotgun is perfect for its historical reenactments, which is very similar to how they described the bayonet, which is considered a joke gun. So I haven't seen anyone like review this weapon yet, and maybe I'll put this out like right now. It doesn't matter, no one's gonna watch, but I don't know what people are gonna say about it. It's all right. I don't hate it. I think it's almost all the time. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't count too fast. All right, that's it. Peace. Thanks.